Hi, for today's teardown, guess what? One more aircraft instrument, of course. So this one is fresh from eBay. It was not expensive at all, considering the condition. It was 30 British pounds, if I remember correctly. It is a regular encoding altimeter. So you have your altimeter dial, your ground pressure setting button, access to backlights here probably, some test button here, off on flag. It is made by the Intercontinental Dynamics Corporation, calibrated in 1987, so must be the manufacturing date. Yes, it is actually written here also. Serial number 2668, part number here, calibrated to 50,000 feet. This sticker is at the same date. We have apparently quite a lot of modifications, so we will try to see if they are obvious inside, if it was modified from a previous model at the factory and if it was reworked later. It has a weird case in two parts, so there is this main cover here, which apparently is only secured by two screws. There are no screws at the other side, while there was a possibility to put more screws. There was plenty of space here and here. Quite weird. And we have another part here which seems to be the airtight module, with connector here for the air pressure. And they did feed the electrical connector here on this part, connected to the other half with this loom of wires inside tinned copper mesh. Quite interesting design. So overall in good condition. Let's crack it open. So obviously I need to start by the two screws here. A very short slotted screw, this one. This one is a little bit longer, but the first one really have just 2 or 3 threads in the hole, and quite weird. And this cover will just slide off. We have some kind of a part number inside, revealing the contents. We will zoom on it later, because first I will undo the other part. So for this, you can see obviously the connector is in the way, so you need to unscrew the connector, which has the Phillips screws, and each time a little bit of a spacer, which will fall when I will remove it. Really a weird construction, this thing. Try not to lose them. Okay. So why they did not put something extra around here, I am not sure. As you can see, it is a little bit damaged, this thing. Then I am able to undo this, and now I will be able to unscrew the rear cover, which is secured with 3 screws, I believe. Yes. Oops. Okay. And in fact, the main thing securing this back cover is a O-ring, very tight O-ring. So I will use a screwdriver as a pry bar above the other screws here in order to try not to do any damage. Here we are. So this is the pressure tight part. Orange O-ring here, an aeroid capsule here, obviously, and well, a lot of stuff to look at. We'll start at this end. A bit too much of zoom. So this is the pressure sensor that will actuate apparently something around here. Yes, this is around on bearings. So this can be moved. We have coil here, some capacitors and resistors here onto standoffs, counterweight apparently here in brass, a lot of springs and little things at the other side also. And here what seems to be, maybe it is the offset, pressure offset, not sure, because we have a worm gear here that will actuate this part. So very complicated. And here we have the electronics. So it says it is an encoding altimeter, but must be encoding in an analog information, because really I do not see a lot of integrated circuits. There is a LM 747 here, up amp it seems on a socket, lot of resistors and capacitors. I will not take it apart any further because as you can see everything is secured, and I do not want to do any damage. Rust nest in the middle of wires, really a lot of wires. One motor generator device here, one synchro something here, lot of terminals for the wires to interconnect, soldered in place, trimpots here to adjust things, the super complicated multi-layer precision potentiometer here. It seems everything is locked in place, it will not move. It is quite interesting. Wow, no, really? Wow. Interesting. Look at this here, one more device. Interconnects here that seem to be super fancy in Teflon and EVD golden contacts. So why did they include interconnects at this level while everything is super secured? Maybe it is actually for the back component, because you can see this wire loom is secured here but then goes at the back. Not much else. I do not see any obvious modifications. If they were made, really they are super well made, and there is nothing obvious. One more connector here for the circuit board, it seems. And it looks like actually it might maybe be possible to pull off this circuit board, because I see it is on a, yes, okay, more easy than expected, really. Now we can see everything. One over LM4747, but in other package here, on socket also, regular white tantalum capacitors for avionics. I do not know what happened to this one here, but it seems to be a weird color, little relay here. Other side has just tracks, and you can see all the other little components. Okay, I can super easily reinstall this board, it seems. So this is good design. Okay, and here we have all the mechanics, gears, brass, stainless and bronze, it seems. And we arrive at the front part. We have the main attitude dial here with the counter wheels, but this ground pressure is actually a tape, you can see. Maybe it will be easier to see on this side. Yes, it is a tape that will turn like this. The little push button here goes to a little contact here with loose and lacing stuff here. I will try to, yes, I will try to reinstall it properly when I will put it back together. Here obviously the socket for the backlight that are, as the bulbs will be accessible here, but as the screws are covered with paint I will not attempt it. You can see the main structural pieces here, 3 of them. And what else? It has no ties, so your altitude setting here, actuating a lot of stuff actually in the middle, but it is so crowded in here, quite difficult to see what it does. There is, it seems, provision for more equipment here which was not fitted. Here is the little electromagnet for the on-off flag that will become black or not possible to see when it is on. And one last thing, guys, in electronics you can find parts made all around the world. So this is US made, so most of the parts obviously are US made. I have seen parts made in a lot of countries, even mains filter made in Barbados one time. It must be featured in one of my videos. But here I believe it is a first. I love Caribbean islands and Caribbean culture, but here I was not expecting this trim pot made in HAITI. Really? Is it possible? Is it a model number, a model name, or is it really made in HAITI? It could be a first in 1986. Interesting. This I was not expecting at all. I will research to see if there is any information about some component manufacturers in HAITI in this time period. I believe there is no industry at all anymore in HAITI, but really, really surprising. Okay, so I think we did see everything in here. Quite a nice piece of instrumentation, as you can see. Look at the construction here, super strong. The only weird thing is actually the case, which is oddly made. And the back of this connector is potted, it seems. It is not possible to access the wires or anything. Quite weird. Really a nice instrument, apart from the case which is only secured by 2 screws. And a nice, really nice construction inside. Beautiful construction, even almost a display piece like this. It is why I collect aircraft instruments. So Thanks for watching. Bye bye.